It is Friday and tomorrow marks 2 weeks out. 2 weeks out for my bikini competition. But today, it's the long weekend, so we're gonna be headed to my family's lake cottage to spend the weekend there. And I wanted to take you along for the weekend just to show you how I'm going to travel and stay on track, being 2 weeks out from my competition. Right now it's about 7 in the morning and we're gonna head to the gym. Then I'm gonna come home and do some meal prep and pack and stuff. And I'll take you along and show you how I'm gonna stay on track being 2 weeks out. Okay, I'll catch you in the next clip. What's up, guys? Back from the gym now, and I'm just doing a bit of meal prepping. I'm just doing some butternut squash. I already have chicken that Mark cooked up on the barbecue for me last night, so that's all ready to go. And today was my check-in day with Coach, so I emailed her this morning, and I'm just waiting to hear back. I'm assuming I'm gonna take a bit of a macro decrease, given that I'm 2 weeks out, so I'm just waiting to prepare my meals. I think I'm gonna take them pre-prepared, and that way I can just grab them and go. I like to make lists, so I have a list of everything that I need to take with me. I don't want to forget anything. There's a lot of little things to remember, so wrote it out all on a list, and I'll just check it off as I pack it. But I am doing some butternut squash, and I just wanted to show you what I'm doing because it's different than how I usually prepare it, and I think it'll be better. So normally I just cut the skin off of it, and it's kind of like you can see, and then you would lose a lot. So anyways, long story short, I think that this way is better that I've done. So what I've done, I've got two here. I cut them in half like that. That one is one I haven't done anything with yet. And then I used a peeler and I peeled the skin off, and then I scooped out the seeds on the inside, so you can see you get a lot more, I think, than I normally would have gotten. And then started to chop it up in little pieces, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing with this other one. I'm gonna preheat my oven to 350, and I like to coat this in cinnamon, and I'll bake it 30 minutes on one side, 30 minutes on the other. And like I've talked about before, butternut squash are awesome because they are lower carb than like sweet potatoes or other potatoes, so I love butternut squash on prep or not prep. And then another tip for you, like I know you can get butternut squash like pre-cut and peeled and stuff, or even frozen, but I feel that when you do that, you lose the natural sugar that is in the squash. Like when I take it out of the oven, I'll show you, covered in cinnamon, it has this natural sugar that kind of turns into like a glaze, and oh my gosh, it's way better. I've tried all the ways, like with the pre-cooked one or the pre-cut ones and the frozen ones, but this is definitely by far the best. Takes a little bit extra time, but it's worth it, that's for sure. So I'm gonna finish up this butternut squash and get to my other packing. I also am planning on doing some cardio before we go too, just to get that out of the way. Which I have a treadmill downstairs, so I'll probably just do my 45-minute incline walk while this is cooking, and I'll catch you in the next clip. Okay, so this is a finished product after an hour in the oven. Like, you guys, look at this. I don't even know if it does it justice, but it's like this natural sugars. Yes. Highly, highly recommend. The cinnamon on top, yum. Okay, so I was right. Coach decreased my macros slightly and gave me a refeed for tomorrow. So I had to think on the fly and quickly change up my macros and my meal plan that I was prepared for. But I just wanted to show you what I have packed in my 6-pack bag here. These things are really great. So I have my supper. It's 2:30 now and it takes about 4 hours to get to the lake. So thought I'd have my supper ready just in case I get hungry before we get there. And then just for some snacks, I have some cucumber with some salt and some celery. And yeah, I got my 6-pack locked and loaded. Maybe I'll show what I packed when I get to the lake. We have a cooler and it's fully loaded for me. So I will catch you guys in the next one. If you can't tell, I'm exhausted from my cardio and all this packing, but we are almost on the road and I can put my feet up for 4 hours and just relax until we get to the lake. So catch you guys in the next clip at the lake. Thought I'd give you guys a better view of my 6-pack bag. So in here, you can put like if you have pills and stuff, and I have some tea and some stevia, and then the freezer bags go on the side. I have a Power Crunch bar, that's going to be my snack. And then in this thing is where I kept all of my stuff for the ride. And that is what's going to be my travel buddy, along with this guy and that little guy in there. Hey Hank, and we're ready to go. What's up guys? So it's Saturday now. We made it to the lake safe and sound yesterday. And I'm actually on my way to the gym right now. I have to bang out a 45-minute LISS cardio session, and like it's a little bit cloudy right now, so I'm not too sad that I have to go into town. It's about a 20-minute drive into town, and that actually works out really well because the gym that I go to at home, it's the same franchise, so I can use my membership to get into the one here. So that's perfect. I don't have to pay any extra to go to the gym, so I'm about to do that and come back and just hang out with my family. I have all my meals prepped, like I said before, so there's no guesswork what like my post-workout meal is going to be, or there's a little bit of temptation with the meals that everyone else is having, but I just take myself out of this situation. Just 2 weeks out from the show, it's like I just don't want anything to stand in my way. So I usually just, you know, if they're sitting at the table eating, like they had hot dogs for lunch, then I just go and, you know, sit in the family room or something, or go to my bedroom or go outside or something. Not ideal, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm spending all this other time with them, so it's not that big of a deal. So I'm about to go bang out my cardio, go back to the lake, and I will catch you guys in the next clip. So I'm back from the gym, and I just wanted to show you guys the lake here. So that's the men just doing the men's stuff and putting the boat lift in and the pier. And this is our lovely property. It's not too pretty right now just because the leaves aren't quite on the trees yet, but once that fills in, it is just beautiful. This is my favorite place. I love it up here so much. So I just wanted to show you guys. It's a little bit cloudy, but that's okay. What's up guys? Home now from the lake. It's about 1 o'clock. We left in good time this morning just so that we could get home and still have time to meal prep and grocery shop and just get ready for the week without being rushed. I'm so glad that I was able to go and spend that time with my family. It was a little bit stressful and it took a lot of planning and preparing, but like I said, I'm glad I went and didn't let prep get in the way of spending time with my family and living life. So less than 2 weeks out now. As you can tell, I'm doing much better, and I'm just really excited to just finish up this prep strong and just make the most out of it. I'll be sure to document lots on peak week because that's when all the big changes happen, and of course show day vlogs. So that's the exciting part. So thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.